Hello. Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time zone in the world you are. It's your Blue Archive Gacha Whale, beginner artist self-proclaimed, and your boy, Sanyu. Welcome to the art stream. For today, I'll be drawing Hiodoshi Ao-kun from HoloDev Regloss. So the usual program with VTuber fan art, and I'll try to do that within 2 hours, maybe like within 90 minutes, depending on like how it goes. But that's like the plan. And Raga, welcome. To be honest, I don't really had much of ideas what to stream like this week. And I was rather like short time to like think of something. Like even 3 days are like not enough to like, yeah, what do you want to stream? Or what would be like best to like show. But I guess I'm gonna stick to like what's like the norm. But you know, art, right? Okay, something Blue Archive, right? But I also included like a new game, or like rather a game I haven't like ever streamed, which is like HoloCure, like the indie fan game by KU animator, and he seems to like know how to make games, so fantastic, you know. I played like the, I don't know, 0.3 version, you know, so like a demo version of that, and it was like pretty fun. But since I've touched that game, it was like about 2 years, I guess. I haven't like played it in a long time, so a lot of things have changed. I saw like a little bit on the trailers, on the streams of like HoloMemes, you know, and there's like a section that is like really Jump King like, you know, can gamble even. So it has like a lot more of content, and it is a free game. Crazy. It's a free game and has like so many cool things in there. But to be honest, I don't like, okay, let's play like a chill game I'm like familiar with. It's like kind of like Vampire Survivors, but you know, the fan game is, a fan game is better than like the original, you know, and I guess you can use it to for like Satsudans and like just chill. The gameplay itself, not really sure if it's interesting to watch. Like I see clips, but for me it's like more interesting what they talk about. What do you do? So double fingers and something like this. Something like this. Hope the audio is fine. Sometimes I don't really like check on if the audio is good. I see like, okay, it goes like to the yellow bar, and that's like usually where it's clear where you can hear me. But I don't always pay attention and be like, okay, I gotta trust OBS, you know. But maybe it has something to do with the distance, kind of. Or like how far or how close you are. Sometimes when you're too close it doesn't like work, depending on the settings. I'm like not much of a specialist, but that's like why I use the opportunity to like learn, you know. Not much of a pro streamer yet, I have experience. A lot of people can like say, oh, I've experience in streaming and take me for the spot, but experience doesn't mean like that you're pro, not necessarily. Like someone at the level of a professional who can like, who does that for a job, and it's like, you know, doesn't make much mistakes in this regard. I have no creativity, holy crap. Let me think. But yeah, Regloss and HoloQ would be like nice to see too. They will like slowly add them. They already have like given us enough content. I saw enough. Low stars is also like consideration that they like put them in there. I mean, there are already like references in some of the games like Holo X Break and like Holo Stars. So it's like, yeah, just like there are so many members, you know. Like under 40? Or maybe like about 40 members in there. You include Holo Stars, it's gonna be like 16 plus. It's like a lot already. It's like not as much as like, let's say Niji Sanji, but you know. I don't have an idea. Yeah. This Ao-kun. A girl, but dressed like as a boy. Like good looking girl with boyish features. Doesn't really work out. Hehehe. But I can like understand like why it will like take a little bit longer with like all the members to implement them as playable characters, since abilities and what they have like in their toolkit, you know, they try to make it like relatable, not relatable, but it's like true to the character, that they're like the references there, that it's like, yeah, I can see how this works on this character. Okay, Bei is like chaos, right? But she herself is not truly chaotic, but so it's like not the full extent. Being like Polka, Achama, they're like more chaotic than Bei, yeah. So in that regard, so that like the abilities of them are like more crazy than that. I think like the members who are like really like based on some kind of fantasy kind of thing, right? Those are like kinda like, you know, those do work for like video gaming, like creating a moveset. If it's like just a normal high school girl, you know, it's like not that easy, I suppose. To make like something that makes sense. Sure, you can like make it a joke, you know, it's just a fan game, shouldn't like take it seriously, it's like not as much as professional, but you know, you need time to cook like something proper, like abilities. I'm like really sure like with Holo Armus, Tempest, it would work well, you know, since they're like adventurers and bounty hunters and they have like their weapons. Some have like abilities like Octavia of like being the puppet master, you know, only works on corruption beast, but you know, it's like cool. Hello Red Sun, welcome to the art stream. I'm trying to draw Ao-kun from HoloDev device Regloss. So you're like usual VTuber fan art on the start. Nothing too special. I'm kind of struggling on like coming up with an idea regarding Ao-kun, like what I do here. Ao-kun is a girl, but dressed up as a boy, you know? And with that, it's like kind of like seducing like the other girls. And it's like, yeah, this kind of thing I'm like kind of trying to like go for it. I have like no idea, really. It's like my third attempt. Started like 15 minutes ago and I'm already like in this, I'm not that far. It's like pathetic. Weak. Okay. Oh well, let's see. I'm trying to do it a little bit faster, but more dirtier. Since I lost like time. Yeah, this works somehow. Now let's keep it for now. Ao-kun. Yeah, looking at the character designs, looking at their general personality, then like creating like a moveset on that. It's like interesting to do. With some you have it easier, some of it like harder. When I saw like, for example, Ame's 3D aquarium, you know, like holo aquarium, and she takes like each member and makes them like a fishy, you know. It's like not that they're all like the same kind of category, but like different, you know. Like Taco with like Ina, easy, you know, then make her like a taco. It's like kind of like based on personality. But they're like nitpicky people, you know, who like actually know their stuff about like fishies like crony, and it's like, yeah, actually this fish can't like be in the same region as like this one. This is like the seaweed water, this one is the hot waters, you know, salt water area. So, you know, it's when like and they like start to nerd around. And it's like, yeah, crony, please shut up, I want to enjoy the scenery here. That's like kind of funny. They're all good entertainers. And okay, works differently when I talk. Okay, now it starts to take form, starts to take shape. Drawing hair is like pretty fun. I think like with drawing the hairs of girls is like a lot more fun since there's so much complexity and variety you can do. With boys it's like not as much. Some you can like leave bald. Don't draw hair. Just like the head shape like properly. And since when you draw like a bold character, you kinda have to do stuff to make them recognizable. That it like works out. Sometimes easy, sometimes hard. Like Krillin from Dragon Ball, for example, the way he has to like stand out is like, okay, he's small, he has like those dots on his forehead, kind of, you know. With Roshi, okay, it's like easy, you have the sunglasses, you have like the long beard, and his appearance is like, okay, he's old man, so he can't always keep a straight back, kind of. It's like on a walking cane, walking stick, kind of like with a really thick stick. It has like this turtle shell on his back, right? Kind of recognizable silhouette. The Krillin, not really much, you know. So yeah, with like bold characters, not really easy. But sometimes it does work to make them not stand out as much, like One Punch Man. If like every character around him is so flashy, but he is not, you know, then it's like this contrast will like build. And it's like also like, yeah, interesting to do so. Like look, all those flashy cool characters with their abilities, they're like S rank and everything, you know. And then there's Saitama and like the One Punch Man, and it's like he's actually the strongest around them. And yeah. While the web manga is like already good enough, you know. It's like interesting that there's like Yusuke Murata sensei who's like teaming up with one to do like you know, this kind of reskin, I would like say, that it looks like, okay, it's One Punch Man story, sometimes rewritten, you know, but it's like looking in Murata's art style. Drawn in their art style. Oh, Ao-kun. How do I draw your hair like this? It has like something of the quote in like in The Incredibles, you know, when everyone's special, no one's special. But you know, if you like put in the word of special, it's like one ordinary dude. Maybe like the ordinary dude is special, and like those who are like cool, flashing stuff, maybe not so much, right? Kinda found like the aspect in like Shield Hero kind of interesting at the beginning, you know, like there are all other cool dudes like bow, arrow, spear heroes, and there's like the Shield Hero, you know, and then the Shield Hero for some reason, or you don't have any cool flashy attacks, then you get discriminated because of that, you know, and it's like, yeah. But then the Shield Hero is actually like the most special around those. And since he's like starting with a handicap, like with a bad starter hand, he got like +4/+2 draw cards, you know, and then he has to like to play with the cards he's been dealt with, and while the other ones, you know, they have like all these cool things and are like ahead or already won. And now he has to catch up. And thing is like when they're perfect characters and when they're like characters that have like flaws, it's more interesting to see how the flawed character develops into like you know, like to the final form from A to Z, you know. We know like, okay, he starts at point A, how does he get to point Z, point Z? And actually it reached within season 1 like point Z. And then it's like, okay, done. I've saw enough, I'm satisfied. But it continued with like season 2, season 3, you know. I was thinking anime would like, they should have stopped there. Like, okay, the light novels are continuing, the manga depth is continuing, you know, but there's like nothing worth to like chase anymore afterwards. Since I was like thinking, this whole thing is like done, like Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, 4, and then done. Story's done. You can't do more with that concept. Unless you develop like a new subplot, sub-story, whatever. But and then like kind of like go to the main plot. But it's like this usual, okay, you get isekai and then you have to defeat the demon lord, whatever. In this case, like something with waves, dungeons, or like monster waves that are like attacking, and it's like not much interesting. There are like some hints that they're like, or like some characters showcased, okay, there's like some big boss and such, but this wasn't really interesting. What was interesting was like the development of like the flawed character to become the perfect one. And when he was like, he outgrew like the flashy shield hero, flashy spear, arrow, the bow, sword, spear, yeah, those other 3 guys, and it's enough, you know. I'm like, but there are like a lot of other examples out there, like not only the rise of the shield hero, rising of the shield hero, yeah. There's so many examples. I would like say, what kind of story would have also been fine with ending? Now, Promised Neverland, not really. It's just like got ruined. But for most people it's like, okay, you can watch until there, then don't watch season 2. Because it gets horrible. There's like a really carefully crafted arc 1, season 1, with like the orphanage. But then starts to fall off. Like slowly, and then it's like starts to become really noticeable at some point. I can't think of too many examples, to be honest. But maybe it's like good that I don't know too many. That I didn't waste my time with like watching too much like trash. Maybe the cell phone went off. Interesting. Another test alert. Oh well, it's like something interesting with watching Isekai. They have like they're like pretty much the same formula, kind of, but the one thing that is like that's like stands out is like the general idea they like have. With like Slime, I was like also kind of okay, like watching first season, then it's like, okay, I'm out. I've saw enough. I'm satisfied. Like now this Dio meme. Like, there are not really stakes for that like interesting, like in Slime for example, at least for me. You eat like an opponent and you get stronger, right? That means you have like no cap, really. You will get stronger and stronger, and if there's a opponent stronger than you, avoid this one, eat more, and come back, you know, if you like you know, overpower leveled this other one, and it's like, yeah, GG's. That's like not really interesting, this kind of premise. Like, it's interesting at the very start, you know, where like weak, and then you slowly work yourself upwards, you build like a team, civilization, whatever. Like, this was kind of interesting, but when it came like to me, okay, this is like basically like One Punch Man, you know, but he gets stronger over time, it's like, yeah. And there are like a lot of other concepts like solo leveling, or like Chichiro has like it's the same concept as that you get stronger when you like absorb things and then build up your skill tree, you know. It's like, yeah, you know. So if you can't defeat an opponent, what do? You use your video game system and then abuse that and then get stronger. And it's like nothing like friendship or something, you know, that the other characters solve a problem for the main character, kind of. Like that's always like the main character who carries, and like all the other teammates are like useless, you know. In this case, you don't really need like you didn't need to like write like other characters who just that are useless. Like examples are like SAO, you know, like with the other girls like Lisbeth, Shilika. They are not really important to the story. It's like not worth to like really delve in deeper into them, since they're just like there to, okay, there's like the bad scary guy, and then it's like this cute girl, okay, protect her, and then it's like, yeah, my hero, you know. It's like, okay, you know. Of course it has like some plot behind it, like Lisbeth was like the blacksmith, and Chilika was like, I guess she was just a plot device, kind of. Like a convenient character, you know, to protect, and then it's like, okay, good. You fulfilled your purpose. Yeah. Sometimes they still get like reused because, okay, they're cute, okay, and then let's use it. It's our mascot character, but people are already satisfied with Asuna, you know. It's like, yeah. I'm ranting. Gomenashai. But sometimes I like question like my how I spend my time with, like, you know, like watching anime that are like that have flaws, you know, that have flaws. It looks better without the hand. I had like an idea of something like that, you know, like gesture-wise, and but I guess I should like leave it out. Ah, yuppie, I wasted 30 minutes for that. But yeah, at least like the writer acknowledged like some of their mistakes. Maybe like all their mistakes. And like try to do like a better kind of story. Like it got like popular because of the video game aspect, and be like, no way, he's like a video game, this is so cool, you know. And there are like all the kind of references with like the systems, and it was kind of interesting with like, okay, after episode 2 it's like tragedy, and it's like mystery, solving a crime case. And it's like, okay, he can also be like the cool Oni-chan kind of character, you know. So those could all be like standalone episodes in a way. The story of Sachi was like, okay, you know, like the episode of like separation and like pain. Maybe your first love as well. Those are like typical like Chinese romance stuff. Separation, pain. Do you call it romance? Maybe like romantic drama? Like K-drama, you know? But to be honest, I haven't like seen much K-drama. So take my opinion, take that with a grain of salt, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of boring. Without any expression, with like the gesture or anything. Let me try. Let's freestyle. Let's make the hand smaller. Something like that. And if it like something like this. longer. Yeah, okay, now it makes more sense. I'll make it like clean enough. It doesn't look too lazy. One hand as reference. Yeah, something like that. And to be honest, it's only anime that are like I've like consumed also like games that are like more or less on the that could be like bad. I had like some interesting idea, art that looks like good enough, which got me like, ooh, I like how this character looks like. I want to play that game. And it's like, okay, yeah, you know, there's like a lot of flaws like in balancing like how the development is, and actually the story was also like not that great, you know. But sometimes among those kusuge can be like something worthwhile to play. I was like pretty patient in this regard, since I was like in the age with no internet, so it was like, okay, I download this game, oh, I like this character that, you know, on this cover, let me get that game, let's try it out, you know. And even if it was like, okay, I like noticed it was like, it has like some bad qualities, I still like, okay, let's play it, you know. I purchased the game, downloaded the game, it costed me that much, let's make it like the time's worth before I do be like, okay, let's return, you know, get another one like within the deadline. And then yeah, and I pretty much preferred games that had like a longevity, like that it has, for example, like replayability, or just like a very long game that takes like time to complete. Like things like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon were like peak, like Game Boy era. And Oblivion, like the Elder Scrolls games, also like were like worth my time. At least it has like so much content and like buggy stuff, for example, and like janks that could get abused, and it's like, yeah, it's just like a whole can of worms. Or like individual in their own way, you know. I like playing Oblivion. I pretty much completed everything on it. Not sure if there's DLC or something, but you know, like with games that don't have live service, kind of, you know, usually when there's like a live service game, they try to like fix the bugs and everything, and bring in more content. But with like games that are already like finished, you know, they sell like whole product instead of like live service and everything. Sometimes they can have bugs in there, and then okay, it's in there already, can't be fixed, you know, and then live with it, you know. You can like play how the game is intended to play, you know. You can't just like avoid, like ignore the bugs and everything. But sometimes you can like abuse the bugs, you know, and like just have your fun, and that's like, yeah, let's go. I find it interesting in Skyrim, you know, like the bucket kind of thing, that you grab a bucket, kind of like try to place it on the face of like the NPC, and then they can't see anything. And you try to, then you steal something directly in front of them, they don't react. It's like, you know, like those kind of things are like what I'm there for in like those kind of games. But nowadays we have like too much live service, and it's like, okay, can't do any janks in this regard anymore. I kinda like it in the anime Shangri-La Frontier, that's like really focused on video games, and then there's like some guy who like plays those kusuge trash games that are like super buggy and everything, like not only like that already finished, you know, like Oblivion, but also like those live servers like online that actually have like kind of a team that's like kind of, or like the game is like kind of buggy, so it gets like the devs are like pretty lenient on the design, but still that player that like interested in like using the buggy meta, you know, like for their battles, and it's like, okay, I guess there really is a market for that. If there would be like a live you know, it's like not as much as like those AAA games, you know, but still you know, it is realistic, as I have like those kind of expectations on like gaming, that I still want the janky stuff in there. Right? Shangri-La Frontier is super fun to watch, to be honest. There are like not much of stakes in regard of like in SAO, you know, that like you log into the game, and if you die in the game, you die in real life. Nothing like that. It's really like that. It's just like about gaming and like the fun of it. It's like the very first one that does it right, at least like in the popular sphere. I remember still dot tag, for example, like the actual you die in the game, you die in the real life. This was like the first one to do it, but it's like not much talked about. But the idea was like, I guess, like kind of interesting for like gamers back in the days. I think there were not as many, but the base was stronger. I read like one part of light novel of it, like one point of view from light novel series of like the female protagonist Black Rose. Her real name I forgot, but yeah, she was Black Rose. Cool name, right? But it's like also like in this kind of relation that yeah, they're in a game, but somehow, you know, they feel like connected to the character, they dream about that they're like this whole new persona, like the strong version of themselves, you know. Sometimes if you like play games also like because of escapism, that you like maybe problems in real life, and then if you go like the gaming world, you're like a whole different person. You're like you know, strong, you're like level 99 whatever, you have like all those cool items whatever, and discovery, exploration, something you can't like really do in the real world, where it's like dull and grey maybe sometimes. But those real life meetups can also be like really interesting and such, and it had like really decent writing, I must like say. I kind of liked it. And there are so many spin-offs, holy crap, from .tech. But now that it's like, you know, that we have like things like SAO and like a lot of other content which has like video game mechanics in the game, you know, with the menu thing, and then it's like, what the hell, you know, like that. All those isekai or like fantasy genres have like video game mechanics. It's like, stop. Like Rising of Shield has like video game mechanics with the menu. So leveling has it. SAO, okay, it's obvious, you know. But maybe it's just a video game. It's like not a fantasy thing. Oh, the vending machine anime got like the video game mechanics. Oh gosh. Yeah. And a lot of manga I like remember reading have also like those video game mechanics. I think, what's this called? Darwin's Game? It's like not fantasy, but it's like the real world. Something like Squid Game, but they have like all like, no, not Squid Game, like Battle Royale, but all of them have like super abilities that can slow down time or something, and can summon weapons, they can teleport, they can be like super fast, something like that. But it's not really balanced, I would like say. Like balanced in a way that, like, you know, when someone has the ability to stop time, they're like S+ tier, untouchable and everything. Of course, some abilities have like their cooldowns and weaknesses, but if you have like a godlike ability and you fight against someone who is like, can be like pretty good at smelling things, like wangi, you know, pretty good at like smelling, it's like, okay, the guy who like can stop time is like the winner, right? Like in a matchup like that. Of course, you can like make, you know, build a team, and then every ability has like its uses, you know. If you try to like be like a trap build, and then like the sniffy guy can be like good, you know, or like if there are like any traps in a dungeon, but in the actual battle, you know, it's like you know, then you are better off if you like play it passively, like wait for ambush, and you know. And you can also use like weapons like guns and everything to like compensate your lack of like combat power. But if the guy who can stop time also can like, use the bullets, you know, or like Dio or like Sakia from Toho, you know, like throw knives and then stop time, and then when like time consumes, it's like, okay, you're surrounded by knives that like about to fly at you, and then it's like, yeah, okay, game over, GG's, right? But I can just like summon a road roller and then like bury onto it and then smash onto it, and it's like, okay, you are like yeah, it's like game over, GG's. There are like this power imbalances, and then it's like a lot of fly swatting. I think it's like cool the first time to see it, when we get like some cool animation stuff, but at some point it gets like dull if it's like, yeah, there are like no stakes really. Nothing that makes us root for the main character. Not yet too much, I should be done around now. Maybe not only I should like you know, with yapping, but also like actually focusing on like making it like fast. I was like talking about making fast but dirty. It is like kind of dirty, but not too dirty. Would have been done sooner. And how it's going? Yeah, how it started was like kind of a mess, but currently it's like not much of a mess. Yeah. In any case, welcome to the art stream, Weasel. I'm drawing Hiodoshi Ao-kun from HoloDev device, Regloss. The VTuber fan art. Start. Cool. Munching on popcorn. And then just like silently watching. How are you? And then it's like, I'm fine, thank you. I wish I were a bard. Then small talk is over. I kinda like what I'm an autopilot when I'm like in real life. I don't really hold much on conversations for like during at work. Kinda like running on an autopilot script. And then it's like, yeah, how my usual day goes. But if I really have to communicate, then it's like not that hard, to be honest. I guess I run on a script more or less. But sometimes there's like something I'm really like genuinely interested in, then I know like how to ask my questions, or like making like letting the conversation like still continue and go like naturally. Same, I wish I was a bot too. Yeah, bot. I mean, you can program that into yourself, you know, like whenever someone asks you. Like some psychopaths, you know, they also can run on a script with like how to behave and still like blend in with the humanity. but sometimes it feels like a little bit out of touch. Like if you know like Breaking Bad and like this guy named Todd, you know, he's somewhat like running on a script as well. I feel like yeah, killing someone in front of you and then it's like, oh, sorry for your loss, something like that, and it's like because you think like, okay, if I say that and then it's acceptable, I can be forgiven, you know. What else was there? But there's like a lot of stuff with like those people. You feel like there's feels like a little bit of like there's a lack of human emotion kind of, or like that it feels like very unnatural. There's like not much of regret going on in them. And they do like something horrible and then they say like something in the sense of like sorry, you know, but they don't really mean it. And then after this like happens, you go like up to the person who got like affected most and be like, hey, wanna smoke? And then it's like, you know, it's like really inconsiderate. You should give them time, you know, to like compress that, you know, and stay away from them since you kind of burned the bridge already, but you don't really realize what happens. And then it's like, yeah. Running on a script is difficult because why even try to blend in? I mean, it has advantages to blend in, you know. In any case, hello Blurb, welcome to the art stream. I'm drawing Ao-kun from HoloDev device Regloss. She's from, she's a VTuber. So it's like the usual VTuber fan art like program. Welcome, welcome. Like, okay, it can be like, it's like up to every person, like if they want to like blend in, you know, and don't gain any attention, you know. But there can also like people who like wants attention, and it's like, yeah, look at me, I'm abnormal, and then it's like, you know. But if you're like the bad guy, you kind of want to try to blend in, more or less, you know. Or if you really dislike like conversations with other people, then are like introverted and be like, you know, like butchy, you know, it's like kind of like she has not a script or anything, don't know like how to answer. Of course, the brain is like high functioning, is like processing so much, and she has like so many scenarios in her head how she's responding, and then it's just like some and she's like spasming out, you know, like or she likes the crowd spazzing out and be like and it's like which can be like funny to like see, but you know, they're like those ups and downs for like, you know, not trying to blend in. And for Bocchi's like, she wants to have friends, she wants to be like, you know, more sociable, but it doesn't work. Then it's like, yeah. If you can like, you know, there's like this kind of saying like, fake it until you make it, and then if you're like able to like run that script over and over again, and sometimes it feels like natural, then maybe like you're seen as a more social person, then it's like people actually want to be friends with you, such. Of course, it's like not the deal for everyone, but I think it's like understandable when you like stand out in a negative kind of way, you know, or like are like kind of the loner, that you want like connection, that you want like someone to understand you, someone to like talk with. Like there's not only like this kind of psychopath killer kind of way, you know, on like how to use a script. The art looks so cool. Thank you. That is Chibi? Yeah, that's Chibi art star. You ever look up at this night sky alone and ask yourself what's the point? No, I don't really ask that myself anymore. I mean, why do I ask yourself that? What's the reason, you know? And the question is like, what is the point? Like, what exactly? Is like the socialism that you like try to blend in? Is it like life? It's like being good at a video game? you know? Or maybe like you watch a movie of like, let's say like cats, cute cats, like watch like 10 hours of cute cat videos, and then it's like, what's the point, you know? Maybe like you wasted your time, and it's like, yeah. Like if it's live, and I guess like call it one phone number, you know, that with like the help thing, you know, this is also like pretty good. It's like free, to be honest. Yeah, it's free. And they're professionals behind that. I think it was not 991, it's like some kind of long number. That's like under every kind of video that is like about, you know, self-harm. Or like, you know, actually killing yourself. Like under every video of that. Never... Actually, I had at one point the need for that, but I got lucky. That something happened that like prevented it. And then I got actually time to like process the, you know, my thought, and was like, oh, this was dumb. This was a dumb idea. Like there is purpose in like, you know, being around and build up to connections for everyone. Like it's like not a single player game, it's really is like something you need like multiple people like in there. Like they're like celebrities, you know, like stages, like on the stage, like do their concert, but okay, you see like one person on the stage and they're like getting all the fame and everything, but it's not only one person like operating it. There's like a whole team backstage, like about 200 people. They make like sure that everything is like working, the technology. If it's like a 3D stage, you know, like augmented reality, then, you know, it's like so important, like everything, that everything's like running properly, and and also like bands, you know, the band is also like there. They play like the BGM, the instrumentals, and that you have like kind of a way to like that like everything's operating smoothly. It's like a really complicated process, and yeah, you want to do a concert and you need a team kind of. Okay, you want to create a song, but you need like pictures and everything. You can't draw and hire someone, you know. It's like the more you can blend in with the society, like with the people around you, and can make friends and like good connections. Maybe you get to meet like a really correct musician or like correct artist, and you are like really friends with them, and you can ask them a favor, and on a good negotiation, like good price basis, you can like actually work something out. If you go like lone wolf, you know, it's like, yeah, it can work, but it's much harder. Maybe you think like, oh, I don't want to, I don't have motivation, or I'm lazy, you know. You'd start to procrastinate and be like, ah, make it later, and then you actually don't do anything, you know. And if you like try to like escort yourself out of life just because, let's say, you have no friends, it's like, did you even try, you know? Okay, if you tried but it didn't work out, what exactly did you try? Did you try to do? If it's like something like bocce, like to try, it's gonna be hard, you know? But once you like make her first connections, then life started to change, like slowly, gradually. Sometimes it does end in separation, but you can get back into, again, it's like all about communication skills, I would like say. Like communication is not only the words that are coming out of your mouth, body language. If you smile, you know, or if you have like an open kind of gesture, you know, open kind of you know, like if you like shake hands with them or not. The way you're dressed can also be a like factor, you know. Like if you go like to a marriage ceremony or like to a funeral, like really depends on like what you're wearing. If you're like kind of like a himbo, you know, like going there and like in jogging pants, and it's like, yeah, like how you present yourself in the world, you know? I don't know what I want to do for life. What about you? I mean, I have like my goals already. If you don't have a goal, think about what do you enjoy in life. What's like fun for you? Like I like watching anime. I like watching VTubers, for example, and some movies, or like, you know, the works of Vince Gilligan's, like Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. This was like pretty cool. Like El Camino also too, you know. And they like said they're like working on a new thing. And if you end your life, you know, you don't get to see all those cool things. If you cope enough, maybe you think like, oh, in heaven everything is cool. I can like watch from there. But is that the case, you know? What if there's nothing, you know? No one has like proven that there's like something like afterlife. There could be, like, I think like ghosts are a thing, but still, you know. When you try to watch at someone's home, and then they'll be like pausing, and it's like, bro, why did you stop? Press play, and then you can't like interact with them at all, and you know, and then it's like annoying. If you're alive, you can do it at your own pace and everything. But if it's like, you know, if you don't have the control in life and everything, it's like kinda you know. Like you have like a reason. There's like a reason for me like to like wake up every day and then like go to work and everything. But to be honest, you don't need like happiness, you don't need a goal, kind of. Okay, maybe you need a goal, but you just like do your thing, you know. Because like enjoyable, it's like fun. Or you do like with a big ass goal in mind, whatever. Sometimes I just enjoy like creating the stuff and don't have like the big goals. I'm like, okay, I want to be the best Pokemon trainer in the world. It's like, I just do it because it's fun, and then like naturally, because they like enjoy doing the thing, they become the best at it. I think Jackie Chan, for example, he doesn't like do the stunts where he can actually like, kill himself like for no reason, you know. Became like at some point natural for him, you know, in some point, and he does like for entertainment. He does like for the people, you know, they get like to see something cool, and a lot of his works, you know, like are like action comedy, you know, usually action, like Bruce Lee stuff, are like for mature audience, you know, like that 18 plus or something, because it can get pretty brutal. But Jackie was like someone who enables it. That is also watchable for like younger audience, you know, that's like actually funny and stuff, and this is like kind of admirable. But he can also like get really serious, you know, like actually like play in some dark movies where he can actually like be, instead of like the funny guy, you know, who can fight, that he can also be like a broken old man, and you know, like something more rather from like happy to like go to a sad character. Like Karate Kid was like pretty good, like 2010, or like Shinjuku Incident 2009 was like pretty heavy, pretty dark, and New Police Story 2003, 2004, I think. Or like yeah, The Foreigner was also like a thing, like 1911, 2011, yeah. There were like some movies where he actually like was something different than like playing Jackie-chan, you know. I don't know why I talk about Jackie, but I watched in the recent days like some of his movies, some where he played in, and some where he was just like the director, the producer, and it was like, oh, his fingerprint is still there. It's like still his stuff. I would like say those are like masterpieces. Like those movies I like watched. I would like say it's like pretty mid, you know. It was like, ah, what an ass pull at this point, but okay, I guess. Like it's not necessarily intended for like people who like want to watch dark stuff, you know. It's like just something optimistic, pretty happy, you know. And yeah, happy endings are like cliche, but you know, I don't hate cliches to be honest. Like why not? Why doesn't everyone deserve a like happy ending? Why doesn't everyone deserve happiness, you know? Like when you have like misery in your life, you know, but when you see someone like miserable, you kind of want them to like be happy, right? Like maybe it's like not for everyone the same like sentiment, but I think like when I got to a certain situation in my life, let's say like this was like not serious, but my parents' family went like to a vacation, it's like out of country, but there was like they have like a cat, a house pet, like a pet cat, and they couldn't like bring the cat along with them. So they were like, hey son, can you take care of our cat for us? Like we are about away for like 6 weeks. Here's like the food, here's like this, like that, and feed them like about 2 times a day, and give them this and this and that, and don't worry, they don't gonna be stretching your cables, just do those kind of things, and yeah, litter box and this and that. And I was like, okay, I do that. But once like the cat got in, it like ran away from me and like hid under the bed, so couch or whatever. And I was kind of like worrying, you know, because I'm not am I evil, you know? Am I like the rowdy guy, be like loud and screechy? I didn't like saw myself in that point. I was like, this was such a cute cat. And it's like, you know, running away from me. It's like hiding, and I was like kind of worried. Hey, can you open up to me? I'm not evil. I'm like not no bad guy, and it didn't like work. And I got like to know from my little sister, from Imoto, it was like a very shy cat. Like and it needs like time to open up. If there's always like a foreign person, you know, coming in the house, they'll just like be retreating, and it's like, yeah, like go into a hiding spot and then like watch from there. So I was kind of like, yeah, I would give them like a like fill a food bowl, be like shake shake shake, hey, I got your food, here's your water, come eat. And it's like not coming. Then okay, maybe I put like in some cat treats in there, like you like this, right? And then still not coming, you know. Like I got like close to the hiding spot, hold out my hand with the treat, and it's like, you know, they're like scared. And I go to sleep and wake up and I see like they ate actually something from the food, but it's like still they're avoiding me. It's like, you know, I kind of want them to have it like good, but if they don't open up, it's like, yeah. At some point they actually opened up, and then it was like, at some point they like actually approached me, you know, and then it was like, yes, I did it, you know. And then actually I was like able to like pet them. I would like go with my hand over their fur, and then they started purring everything, and I could give them treats actually, you know, like personally, like not like indirectly, where when I go to like to sleep, they actually, you know, then they go to it. When no, I can actually approach them, and they get home, they approach me and be like, you know, like meowing, be like, wake him back, and it's like, yeah, gotta go, bye. Okay, I wish you a nice rest of the day and be happy. Bye bye. But it was actually like really an accomplishment for me when they actually opened up, and whenever, you know, I got like mad, they gotta be like flinching and like retreating, you know. And I feel like actually bad too for that. And I saw like the cat at some point like cry. At least like it like seemed like that to me. They were like looking downwards. It seemed like they had like tears in the eyes, and they kind of had like the facial expression of like looking sad. It's like during those kind of gamer moments, you know, like I play a game, I get angry, and then the cat was like sitting on my lap and was like, okay, so this was like not good, and look at them and they look so sad, you know, and I want them to get better, you know, I want them to be happier, and yeah. Luckily, like, I don't say luckily, but after like some time passed, like 15 minutes, they were like, it's all good, man, and they forgave me, and I was like happy about that. But I don't really want someone to be sad. Like, it was just like animal, like not a human being, you know, not like a wife or anything. But I felt like, yeah, everyone deserves happiness, kind of. It's kind of like, you know, why do people chase happiness? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Why not, right? If you really want that deep reason, I know you're like not here anymore, but if you watch this VOD, I love you. In any case, it's like, yeah, there are like many reasons on like why, you know. You don't need a streamer to tell you that, to be honest. But if you really struggle, you know, seek like for help, like professionals, or like call that number for like, you know, when you feel like, oh, I want to kill myself, you know. They can help you. But don't like bother them, you know. I don't like to do prank calls, no. I never really did that. It looks like funny like at first, but you know, if you take the opportunity, then do that, you know. If you be like too much of a asshole, you know, they're gonna block you, and it's like, yeah, this door's closed for you. You're like, you burned that bridge. Yeah, also like one more thing. Everything in the stream here is like for entertainment, a little bit education for like how you do art. Like if it's like any advice about life, if it's any advice about like psychology, like mental health, take it with a grain of salt. I'm just a random boy, little boy in the whole wide internet, you know. Don't take it seriously. Take it with a grain of salt. I'm just doing art here. I don't want like I'm not a therapist. Doing free therapy session, holy crap. I'm not that for that here. Come on. Okay, what's the eye color of Ao-kun? It's a bluish, okay. It looks like a thumbs up rather than like a like pointing at something. Like being like psst, you know, like the gesture for like no, be quiet, you know. Or whatever. I really like onomatopoeia, I must like say. You don't know what that means, it's like pretty much like, you know, like knock knock or like boom boom, you know, like trying to like imitate the sounds with like some words. I kinda like that. I was like thinking, you know, like, you know, the pointing finger, you know, like to your in front of your face and be like, you know, kind of like this song, kind of like onomatopoeia, kind of sense. But when the head pets you, it's like, you know, in English it's like pet 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 pet, but in Japanese they'll be like yoshi yoshi nade nade, you know. Like, because if you like actually like pet someone over the head, it's like not really audible, and you use like those words extra and be like, you know, and they have like kie, like for hug, onomatopoeia, you know, it's like, yeah. I don't know why they did that, but it's like pretty nice in the language, you know. If I don't really understand like the context, and then it's like they use the onomatopoeia, be like, oh, okay, I get it, you know. Okay, that's all for now though. 060. So less than 90 minutes. I could have done it faster if I didn't mess up in the beginning. Like this was my could have done it like in 1 hour actually, but in any case, that's all for today. Have a nice rest of the day, evening, or good night, whatever time zone the world you are. With that I say, bye bye.